Good morning students, this is Papiya Miss, your science teacher. How are you? I wish and pray that all of you are very well and fine. I am fine too. Today I am back with a new lesson of the previous chapter, cellular organization of plants and animals. Actually, what is cell? The structural and functional unit of life is called cell. The shape of the cell I also discussed. It may be round, it may be oval, it may be rectangle, and the cell contains numerous organelles inside it. And in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the internal structure of plant and animal cells. Okay students, let's start our lesson. This is the animal cell and this is plant cell. And cells are not visible with the bare eyes. With electron microscope and modern micro techniques, we are able to see all the internal structures. So this one, the outer one, this wall is known as cell membrane. In case of animal cell, there is no cell wall, mind it. There is no cell wall, only the cell membrane or plasma membrane. And in case of plant cell, there is a cell wall outside this one is cell wall, and this one is cell membrane or plasma membrane. So cell membrane or plasma membrane is present in both the case, that means in plant cell and animal cell. But in animal cell there is no cell wall. I am telling this again and again because this is the important or exclusive differentiation between the plant cell and animal cell. There are also some points, that means according to plastid, chloroplast, but this is the most important point, that animal cell do not possess any type of cell wall, and plant cell has cell wall, and cell membrane is present in both the cases. Okay. Now this one is cell membrane, this one is cell membrane, and outer one is cell wall. After that, this is, what is this? The round structure. The round structure is known as centrosome. Centrosome, and inside this there are two dot-like darker things. These two are known as centriole. So in the centrosome there are two centriole. First one, cell membrane. After that, this one is centrosome, and inside the centrosome there are two centriole, and this one is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. One is smooth and another one is rough. Which one is smooth and which one is rough? In the rough endoplasmic reticulum, there are some dot-like structures. Actually, these dot-like structures are ribosomes. These are not smooth, these are rough, because dot-like ribosomes are present the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, and in case of smooth endoplasmic reticulum there is no ribosome. Can you say the function of ribosome? Function of ribosome is to synthesis of protein. That means they take part in the protein synthesis, and also they produce lipid and hormones. This one is smooth endoplasmic reticulum and this one is rough endoplasmic reticulum. After that, this one, and in case of plant cell, this one, they are what? Golgi bodies. And the round one, have a look student, this one is a nucleus. Can you see something? In case of animal cell, the nucleus is in the center of the cell, and in case of plant cell, the nucleus is not in the center of the cell, little bit aside, because of the presence of large vacuole. It is pushing it down, so it has taken its place inside the cell wall. And then it has four pores. The outer envelope is known as nuclear membrane, and these dot like that means the internal space is known as nucleoplasm, and this one round dark, this one is nucleolus, and the thread like portion is known as chromatin fiber, and there is a pore hole. These pores are known as nuclear pore. Same in case of plant cells. That means this is the nuclear membrane, nuclear pore, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, and this one is nucleolus, and these thread-like structures are chromatin fiber. Okay. Should I repeat? Cell membrane, cell membrane, cell wall, no cell wall, centrosome, and inside the centrosome, centriole, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, nuclear membrane, nucleopore, nucleolus, nucleoplasm, chromatin fiber, and this one is mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Most of the energy are produced inside the mitochondria, so this is known as the powerhouse of cell. This one is vacuole. In case of excuse me, animal cell, there are many vacuole and the size is smaller. In immature cell you will not find any type of vacuole, but in mature animal cell you can find small vacuole scattered here and there. But in plant cell there is a large vacuole at the center of the plant cell. And this one is the endoplasmic reticulum. This is rough endoplasmic reticulum and this is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And in case of plant cell, again cell membrane, cell wall, okay, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, nuclear membrane, nucleopore, nucleolus, nucleoplasm, nuclear membrane, okay, and this one is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. When you draw rough endoplasmic reticulum, you just give some dots. That means there is some ribosomes, and this is the vacuole and this is chloroplast. Okay, students. So what should you do? You should practice plant cell and animals at your home. Okay, students. Now we will go to our next segment. That means the description of the internal organelle of the animal or plant cells. First of all, we will discuss about cell wall and then protoplasm. Right? Students, now we are in our second session. Now I will discuss you about the cell wall. You know that that Robert Hooke discovered cell first, and can you answer me who discovered cell wall? Cell wall was discovered by Robert Hooke. And what is the color of the cell wall? The color of the cell wall is dark green. In this lesson, we will discuss about the definition of cell wall, characteristics, features of cell wall, and the functions of cell wall. What is cell wall? You have to write like this for your creative questions. If you write this way, then you can score a good mark in your exam. So definition of the cell wall: a rigid layer. Rigid means hard, strong. Layer of polysaccharides. What is polysaccharides? Polysaccharide is a type of carbohydrate lying outside the plasma membrane, যেটা plasma membrane এর বাইরের দিকে থাকে, of cell or plants, fungi, bacteria is called cell wall. In higher plants, it contains mainly cellulose. Higher plants গুলোতে এটা cellulose দিয়ে তৈরি। তার মানে this one is cell membrane or plasma membrane, and outside the cell membrane or plasma membrane there are cell wall, and cell wall is absent in case of animal cell. In case of animal cell, and in case of plant cells there are plasma membrane, and outside the plasma membrane there is a rigid, strong there is a strong rigid layer of polysaccharides, and it is inert. Do you know what do you mean by inert? Inert means non-living. This is a non-living structures, and it is chemical composition of cell wall. Can you answer me? I am answering. The chemical composition of cell wall. It is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, suberin, lignin. These are the chemical composition of cell wall. Now the characteristic features. Cell wall is the exclusive feature of only what? Plant cell. Made up of non-living or inert materials, I told you. The components of cell wall are cellulose, hemicellulose, lignin, pectin and suberin. Some cell walls have pores in them. Kono kono cell walls er moddhe pores holes dekha jay. Function, I have written 4 functions of cell wall. Number 1, gives the cell its shape. Due to the presence of cell wall, cell can get a shape. Protects the inner part of the cells from damage. That means, have a look, these structures protects the inner part from damage. Controls the movement of water and minerals. How much water and minerals will enter and it will get out from the cell, it is controlled by the cell wall. Then makes the cell strong and written. Why? Because it itself is a strong and rigid structure. So it gives strength to the cell. Makes the cell strong and retains the shape and size of the cell. This was the cell wall. Definition, characteristic features and functions. Now we will discuss about protoplasm. What is protoplasm? Actually everything surrounded by cell wall is protoplasm. তার মানে সেল ওয়ালের ভিতরের বাকি যতটুকু জিনিস থাকবে তার পুরোটাই হচ্ছে প্রোটোপ্লাজম। আর ইন কেস অফ প্ল্যান্ট সেল, অ্যানিমাল সেল, যেখানে তোমার হচ্ছে সেল ওয়ালই নেই, সেখানে এর ভিতরের সবটুকু সেল মেমব্রেনের ভিতরের যতটুকু আছে তার সবটুকুই হচ্ছে প্রোটোপ্লাজম। এভরিথিং সারাউন্ডেড বাই সেল ওয়াল ইজ কল্ড প্রোটোপ্লাজম। প্রোটোপ্লাজম ওয়াজ ডিসকভার্ড বাই J.E. Parkinge and the color of the protoplasm is gray, ধূসর কালারের। Definition, the translucent meaning অর্ধস্বচ্ছ, the translucent semi-liquid মানে এটা সলিডও নয় লিকুইডও নয়, জাস্ট লাইক দ্য হোয়াইট পোর্শন, এগ হোয়াইট, এগ অ্যালবুমিন, ডিমের যে সাদা অংশটা থাকে কাঁচা অবস্থায়, র অবস্থায়, সেটাকে আমরা বলতে পারি সেমি লিকুইড। ভিসকাস সাবস্টেন্স, আঠালো চটচটে জিনিস। দ্যাট কনস্টিটিউটস দ্য ইন্টেরিয়র ম্যাটার অফ আ সেল, সেলের ভিতরের অংশগুলোকে যেটা তৈরি করে তাকে বলা হচ্ছে প্রোটোপ্লাজম। ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক ফিচার, এক্সকিউজ মি, জেলি লাইক স্টিকি সেমি লিকুইড স্ট্রাকচার। ইট ইজ জেলি লাইক, থকথকে, চটচটে, আঠালো, স্টিকি আঠালো, অ্যান্ড সেমি লিকুইড মানে সেমি লিকুইড মিন্স একেবারে লিকুইডও নয় একেবারে সলিডও নয়। ইট ইজ সারাউন্ডেড বাই সেল ওয়াল, ইউ নো দিস, protoplasm is surrounded by cell wall. It is the living content and the basis of life. It has 3 parts, cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. What is cell membrane? This one is cell membrane and cytoplasm. এর ভিতরে যেটুকু থাকবে এটা হচ্ছে নিউক্লিয়াস, this one is nucleus, and these are all the things that are present in the cytoplasm. So it is composed of cell membrane. This is cell wall, cell membrane, after that cytoplasm and nucleus. It has 3 parts. And the function of cell protoplasm controls the activity of the cell, maintains the cell environment, সেলের ভিতরের এনভায়রনমেন্টটা কেমন থাকবে, সেলের অ্যাক্টিভিটি কাজকর্মগুলো কেমন থাকবে, এগুলো সব কন্ট্রোল করে প্রোটোপ্লাজম। Contains the cytoplasmic organelles and nucleus. Obviously it contains the cytoplasmic organelles and nucleus. So this was about the function, characteristic features and definition of protoplasm. Students, if you feel any type of problem, write in the comment section. We are always with all of you to help. Students, I want to finish my lecture here, but I'm going to share something with you. That means the teachers of another multimedia family did not stop their activity at the juncture of the country. They are taking classes, they are working tirelessly. Why? So that it do not move out from your lesson. They are taking class regularly, routinely, they are taking everyday classes. So what should you do? You can evaluate their hardship if you study at your home. Can you hope? Yes. You will study a lot at your home. Keep watching till today. See you later.